Even if you've never heard the name Danny Elfman, you've probably heard his music. He was the lead singer of Oingo Boingo and composed a score for dozens of films. Danny's brother, Richard, wanted to find a way to bring the Mystic Knights of Oingo Boingo stage act to an audience. The result was Forbidden Zone. There's a very good reason why this movie is being featured here on Franco's Unreviewable. I have no idea what's going on. No, that's not true. I can tell you the plot or the order of events, but that's not what this movie's about. It's about a family trying to find their way back home from an alternate dimension. It's about a queen trying to hold on to her king. It's about a dancing frog and the devil and topless women. Really, it's a group of horribly unlikable characters in charming musical numbers. The movie opens with an on-screen text telling us about a pimp stashing heroin in a vacant house. He finds a mysterious door and enters. He gets scared and then sells the place. And that's the opening scene. Oh yeah, and he's shown in blackface, and that's always tasteful, right? Well, the Hercules family moves into the house, and the family is shown just after breakfast, and for some reason, one of them is French. And the youngest child is played by an old man. And the grandfather vomits on the son. This is all in the first minute. And a lot of odd comedic sound effects, too. This leads to the first musical number, which, well, is in a style about 40 years late, but it's not a bad little ditty.
Big bald-headed devils there mit wel 600 by their king and queen. Who the terrible underboil. They capture and torment all the little sweet young goyles.
Next we see the Kipper Kids. Can you believe one of them is married to Bette Midler? Now here's a dancing frog. And women being tortured. And Hervé Villagez. Yeah, alright. So, Squeeze-It Henderson is hiding in a trash can. He says that he can astrally project and see his sister, who is actually his cross-dressing brother. He sees her at the dinner table of King Fausto and the Queen, and a human chandelier. She sings a bit of a song that they don't like, so the frog cuts her ear off and eats it. Well, the Hercules kids go to school. The class features gambling black men, a revolutionary wearing a bandolier, and Hitler. And Flash injects heroin. And there's a song in French, and a shootout over cheating at cards. Back home, Frenchie Hercules finds her mother unconscious on the floor, after previously being knocked out by the father. Frenchie decides to check out the door that leads to the Forbidden Zone and gets sucked in. Hey, it's the Kipper Kids! Seriously, Bette Midler has a kid with one of these guys. Frenchie is taken to the king and queen for intruding in the sixth dimension, and the king is quite smitten with her. She's taken to a cell where Squeeze-It's sister is also held, and has her ear back, but who cares, right? So the queen sings a song, and it's alright, I guess. But, something unsettling about it. She then catches the king spying on his new captive and isn't happy about it. They make up and have sex, and what has to be the closest thing to a tasteful scene this movie has. King Fausto has Frenchie brought to him while he paints a picture, and that frogman won't stop dancing. And then the king assaults her. Back in the classroom, they do the best rendition of the alphabet song I've ever heard. Screw the Stooges. Anyway, Flash breaks out of school and gets his grandpa to help rescue his sister Frenchie. As soon as they're pooped into the sixth dimension, they're greeted by a nice Jewish stereotype offering to change their money to the local currency. The money changer also recognizes the grandpa as a famous Jewish wrestler. So they're Jewish? They start their search, but are distracted by some prisoners and start humping them until they're captured by the frogman. The queen has them lowered into a septic tank, and for some reason the queen's boob is out. Then the queen sings a song about torturing Frenchie. The princess is about to carry out the torture with an electric dildo when a blown fuse intervenes. Flash and Grandpa escape the septic tank, and Grandpa wrestles a gorilla while Flash humps the former queen he finds locked in a cell. Never thought I'd say any of these sentences. Back home, Pa Hercules drives to work and sings about the La Brea tar pits. You know what? This is a catchy damn tune. He accidentally blows up the factory and nearly catches his wife in bed with the pimp in blackface. Instead, he too ends up in the 6th dimension, where he sees some fat girls eating bananas and the frogman humping some chick. Also, that pimp said that Pa Hercules was Swedish. And Jewish? Back home, Squeeze-It is revealed to be a chicken man and wishes to be brave to help rescue his sister and the Hercules family. He gets a call for help from Flash and heads in to save him, and is promptly captured and taken to Hell, where we meet Satan, played by Danny Elfman himself.
Well, son, let me tell you, I'm so pleased to meet you. The boys and I've been expecting to greet you as guests of honor in the house of the dead. Just relax, lay yourself down, say goodbye to your head. Hidey, hidey, hide. Hidey, hidey, hide. Holy, holy, ho. Holy, holy, ho. Waddy, waddy, waddy. Waddy, waddy, waddy. Hidey, hidey, ho. Hidey, hidey.
Satan says he'll get help to his friends in exchange for him getting the princess for himself. He does, and Squeeze-It gets beheaded for his troubles. King Fausto sets Frenchie free. That's fun to say. Fausto sets Frenchie free. Fausto sets Frenchie free. Anyway, she's caught by the Mystic Knights of Oingo Boingo. Frenchie kills the frogman and the former queen confronts the current one. They fight while cat sounds play, and Flash and Grandpa hump the fat girls. The former queen loses and is thrown into a pit. King Fausto reveals that the princess is captured by Satan, so they cannot harm Frenchie. Then Ma Hercules shows up and kills the queen, and it all ends with a big song and dance number where Frenchie becomes the new queen and everyone sings another tune. And that's it. That's Forbidden Zone. I know I said this for my review for the movie Head, but what the shit was that? This is such an odd collection of characters, events, and music. And more than almost any other movie, this disclaimer is funny as hell. How does a movie like this even get made? Someone had to type this, probably several times. They had to show it to other people, and they were like, yeah, I'll be in your movie. Someone ran a camera and boom mics for this. This was catered. Well, thanks for watching Franco's Unreviewable. I'm gonna go take a shower. This movie makes me feel icky.
Fine, maybe fine, but for mine I want to feel I've been settled down and while I'm Franco and the Franco and the Franco and the Franco and the nobody's free. Franco